And welcome back, everyone, on the Decoder channels for special streams with Alkine from Sanctum. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for hosting. Happy to be here.
My pleasure. And man, I love Sanctum so much. I'm so happy that we are doing that now. It's going to be amazing. And for all of the French accent lover, you're going to be served today. It's your time. We're going to show them how to speak English, you know?
We will. That's for sure.
So, how are you doing, man? How is it there?
Pretty nice. Busy. We're still busy answering tickets in the Sanctum Discord. The launch has been a bit hectic. We could have done better, but yeah, we will improve from now. It's cool. It's cool. It's good to have some work.
Yeah, no, it's a sign that people care, right? Like, because if it was not working and nobody cares in that support ticket, that would be annoying.
It's true. I mean, it's a proxy for adoption for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, so can you introduce yourself, what you do in Web3 and what you do for Sanctum, and then even if there is like two people in the back of the classroom that don't know Sanctum, I'll let you pitch.
So I'm Alkin. I've been in the Solana space for 3 years now. I started with thanks to a French content creator called Le Journal du Coin.
Okay.
And I got into Solana DeFi first, and then I discovered NFTs, and I was having a lot of fun. And recently, as you know, NFTs are in a pretty bad spot. So I looked at DeFi, and I got the opportunity to join Sanctum. So I took it, you know. And as for me, I've been a very active member of some NFT communities for the past 3 years, mainly the famous Fox Federation and some others. But yeah, that's the main one. But now, I do more DeFi than anything, and more Sanctum than anything. And that's for Sanctum. The way to put it simply, it's we're building a unified liquidity layer on Solana, LST liquidity layer.
Nice. Okay. And can you define like a LST?
Yeah. So an LST is a liquid staking token. So when you stake, you actually lock your SOL for on Solana. It's roughly 50 hours, and you can't use your SOL during that time. So people introduced liquid staking tokens that basically let you use that SOL, although it's locked. You get like a token in exchange for locking your SOL in what we call stake pools. And then you can use your SOL, your liquid staking token, your liquid staked SOL in DeFi, and you enable more capital efficiency.
Yeah, okay. So you have like basically you have the network staking when it's like native to Solana, when it's locked. And with liquid staking, you can use the same SOL where you get like 8% based on validators, etc. To Meteora or the DeFi. And what about like other Sanctum product in the future?
No, I don't think we're kind of busy for now with Wonderland. But yeah, I mean, we are exploring more. There's a lot of very hot stuff. I don't know, like restaking and stuff, especially on Ethereum right now. So no, it's not our plans right now. But we can definitely come up with some exciting new projects. But yeah, for now, it's just our main 3 products. So in case you're not familiar with Sanctum, we have Infinity, which is our flagship product. It consists of, it's a multi-LST LP, so LP stands for liquidity pool. It's not really liquidity pool per se, but the way it works, you can deposit SOL or any whitelisted LST in the pool, and you get INF in exchange. So that's how it works. So INF is actually an LP token. It's not an LST, but since it's backed by LSTs, you can say it's like an LST of LSTs. It's actually an index of LSTs. And you get the average yield of all the LSTs that are in Infinity, and you get extra fees from the Infinity swap fees. So that's one product. Really what's at the core of Sanctum. Then you have the reserve. So it's like more, it operates more on the back end. It's like when people go through, if they want to instant and stake a lot of their LST or a lot of their SOL, we have a 200K SOL backstop liquidity that people, you can do, through stake account, the stake account tab.
This one?
That's, So like if here you could instant and stake a lot of LST, and like usually you would need to, since SOL, when you're natively staking, you can't actually use your SOL for the rest of the epoch. You could use that tab to instant and stake your SOL, and I mean for a fee, of course, but you could use that tab. So that's called the reserve. And then we have Sanctum validator LSTs. So those are the various LSTs that we launched. So like the most famous one, I guess, is Jupsol and Helios Sol. And this is another program of ours.
Okay. Question from Steph. What's coming next after the 3 quests? Want some alpha already? Well, bro,
I guess more quests. I mean, I guess we will keep doing quests until the end of the season, because we know the community loves them. They love gathering around and trying to solve them. So we are loving the community engagement so far, and we will keep doing. We will keep coming up with innovative quests, and stay tuned.
So you're gonna Ponzi the quest?
I mean, not really. It's of course, but it's just a fun way to align the community with the protocol.
Yeah, no, 100%.
It's fun.
Like it's similar to all of the diamonds and like season on Tensor and plus season whatever, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's our loyalty program is. I mean, Wonderland is just a wrapper for a points program. I mean, everybody knows it, but we're trying to gamify it just a bit further and add some interesting dynamics to it.
That makes sense. No, that's dope, and it's smart. Okay, so I didn't know that. Like, so ENF is the index of staking. So basically, of the LSTs. So you don't have inherent risk of unpeg or like anything, right? Like,
so stake pools. So the different LSTs in Infinity, there are those you have close to no risk. Okay. They run the same program that Jido and Blaze run. So it's like it's been audited many times. I think close to 10 times, and I think it secures under maybe 2 billion in TVL. So I mean, if that goes down, Solana goes down. So you might as well just use any of those LSTs. But when it comes to Infinity, of course, it's a new protocol, so it comes with risks. It can get exploited, and it's been audited by some of the best firms in the space. But you can always have even the best protocols get hacked. So
yeah, no, 100%. So okay, so I have the chart here. I'm gonna share that. This is the weekly chart. So you have been out for a long time. I hope it's wrong. The good. It looks it's the right one, right? So it's the week one. So what's the history here? Like because you have been out for like 22, and like Sanctum is basically pumping up like recently, right? With Wonderland, right? So
Sanctum
what happened? What was the strategy here?
Sanctum has been around for 3 years now. They originally contributed to the stake pool program code base. So they are very OGs in the space. Myself, I recently joined the team like 2 months ago. So but yeah, the rest of the team has been very, very in the trenches. They doubled down during the bear market, and previously it was called Socian. So at the beginning, Socian was just another stake pool. So like at the time it was Marinade and Lido, and there was Socian, but Socian wasn't getting a lot of traction. So they had more ambition, and they decided to do something else, something innovative. And so that's how first they created what was known as Unstake It. So it was basically the reserve. It was the name of the reserve, and they rebranded to Sanctum. And Sanctum now has 2 more products, which are Infinity and the Sanctum Validator LSTs.
Okay, that's dope. That's a pretty cool journey, man. Like it again, like the team is here since building since forever. And looks like they are pivoted in the right direction to find a product market fit with Wonderland.
Yeah, they did. It was brilliant. Actually, it was brilliant. And it's funny because Infinity is kind of, I mean, we are kind of like creating needs. I mean, there is a need for decentralization and for people to they may want to support their favorite projects and stake into their validators and get an LST in exchange, of course. But we are at the same time we are kind of creating needs, and that's pretty cool. Because there is a huge market for personal, I mean, validator specific LSTs. But people didn't know that until Sanctum. So
like, bro, like there is like token LST token I've never fucking heard about, except for Sanctum. Like I didn't know what I bought, man. Like I was like, okay, so it's on Sanctum, let's go.
Did you get all of the LSTs to get the gold badge now?
Yes, sir. I just need more cheesecake. Sure, it's on my crypto computer. I think the link in. I have to put that on Linktree. That's what I need to do. Do you have yours?
Do I have mine?
Do you have like your referral code for Sanctum?
Oh, and I could, but I'm part of the team, so I'm not taking part in the
bro, it's your video.
In the program. Yeah, I would love to actually. I would love to be a
you
user.
can.
I would love to be. Yeah.
I would
love to be. I would love to be. Yeah, I would love to be in your spot right now.
You can come. Like if you want to host a show here, a Sanctum daily, you tell me, man. Slide in the DM. But sure. By the way, like about the LST, what are like? Is there any risk between like liquid staking token and like the network staking itself?
Not really. As I was saying, so it's been audited a lot of times.
Yeah, okay.
So if that goes down, it's dramatic for the entire chain. But no, because the way it works, you can have what we call DPEGs. So you can have temporary DPEGs. Why? Because the true on-chain price of an LST might be different from the market price. Why? Because since it's liquid, people can dump it. For example, during the FTX event, dramatic event, a lot of LSTs depegged because people were rushing to sell and they couldn't afford to wait for another 2 days. But there is always a way to, I mean, it will always go back to the peg. Why? Because it's always backed by the same amount of SOL. So you just have to wait for the end of the epoch and you get the real price. I mean, the market price will correct and go back to the on-chain, the real on-chain price. Yeah.
Okay. So
no risk on that front.
Okay. Thank you for the information. That's valuable. All of the LSTs are based on the same program, or they create their own fork it, edit what they want.
So, well, Sanctum forked the Solana Labs program, but it's actually like the same code. We didn't change anything. It's just to have more control if we want to change something in the future. But yeah, it's actually the Solana Labs program. It's an official one, so no risk. Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully we don't have a black swan because that would be big. But no, like same thing. Like I had Marinade on the channel like 6 months ago, last year. Damn, time flies. They said the same thing. Like there is almost no risk with LST whatsoever. So
Yeah,
it's
there are always risks because
yeah,
you can always discover a bug. Very talented hacker can always come up with
yeah.
a way, maybe, to hack the protocol.
Mhm.
But it's one of the most. I mean, it's like the most robust program on Solana.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
if you can't trust that one, you can't trust any others.
yeah,
To
no
be honest.
100%. On on Solana, so the staking is based on the epoch, right? So and the epoch between like the time between two epochs is decreasing also, right?
I think it is. I
Yeah.
believe it is, but it will never go. Um, I think. I mean, there is a limit. I
Okay.
don't know why
Okay.
it's going down. I think it's going down because basically hardware is getting better, and then yeah.
Mm,
So the slot time is decreasing, so that
mm,
makes the epoch decrease as well. But no, I don't think there is any.
okay.
It will always be like
A
quite
gap
large, maybe
that makes
1 or 2 days.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes like LST valuable. Okay, that's cool. What's your favorite pet Vince? Perhaps it will be in or night. What? Oh, yeah, for sure. Like it's gonna be an egg. Let me go back to the website. Boom. So, what's your favorite one? What's your favorite LST, Alkane?
I don't know. I like Infinity. I mean, Infinity, of
Yeah,
course, but it would be. I think I like the Bonksol one.
yeah,
I mean, they are all pretty cool. The
I,
artist made a very good
that's
job
true.
at designing those. Yeah.
Have you seen the other version, like the level 2?
Like personally, do I know what it looks
Yeah, do
like?
you know what that looks like? Level 2, level 3.
Level
Sounds cool.
2, yes.
Mm.
For we, yeah, yeah, I do.
Is that
I
public?
do. No, it's not. It's
Oh.
not, and we actually we are kind of yeah. We will know more about this soon because right now, if people get their evolutions, there is no extra anything, and so it's kind of like okay, you just get to a certain level and you
Mm.
get the evolution, and we actually want to make this a bit more special. So we might not release them this soon, but yeah, of course there will be evolutions.
Okay. I won't. Okay, and can we change that? Can we make it an NFT, please? Like,
Those,
yeah,
I
I
mean,
want that in
the
my
issue
wallet,
with
bro.
the issue with NFTs is that people will speculate on them, and
Yeah.
that's not really what we want. But what we could do, I think devs are swamped at the moment. But what would be nice would be for people to like mint them as a southbound NFT, so like
Oh,
non-transferable NFTs. That would be
yep.
nice because like they could see them in their wallets, but that would require a lot more dev work. But maybe for the upcoming seasons, um, we really want to improve and make this more special. So maybe that would be a really fun way to do it. So like having
Okay.
an on-chain pet that you can like trigger the evolution on chain, and then you get the metadata of the NFT updates. That would be really nice.
Bro, I hybrid DeFi or hybrid DeFi with like the LST plus the NFTs.
Yeah, it would have been. I mean, it's yeah, it's just it's nothing crazy because people wouldn't be able to trade them, but they would be able to see them in their wallets, and that would be
Okay.
nice. The issue with this is that it comes with additional risk because people can like airdrop evolutions with drainer
Mm.
links, and it's a pain in the ass. But yeah, I mean, we are
That's Web3, man.
considering it. Yeah.
That's cool. That's dope. Now, honestly, it's like gamify. Again, like I told you a little bit about it, but like it's yeah, exactly like Tamagotchi, right? That's pretty cool. Time, yes. See, the people are asking for visual alpha, man.
I
We need
wish I
we need
wish I
some
could
proof.
share. I wish I could share. All I can say is that the artist, amazing work. You will love them whenever they are out. You will love the evolutions.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh yeah, what about the community quest? What's the features? What do I need to do? What's the project?
So the thing with community quests, so you don't have to actually solve them. As long as one people solve them, since it's a community quest, everybody does.
Okay.
And I mean, if you like riddles, you can take part. So the community has been very good at solving the first one, the quest 2, the quest 3 as well, and quest 4 is actually coming really soon. Yeah, it's been teased just a little with the Sanctum official account sharing a playlist. So yeah, I can't say much, but that might be related.
Okay, now we're talking. Is anyone in the chat working on the quest? I'm curious. Please drop a message on the Decoders Discord so we can find it and get
We've seen
famous.
so many people get around and trying to solve them. It was really fun.
That's
Really
cool.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, like we had. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about DGOD for a second. We had the roadmap, when we had like the DGOD roadmap stuff drop. When we had like there was a seed inside the image and stuff, and then at the end of the day, you had to brute force the seed. I was on the right track, but someone was faster than me, man. I fucked up.
I don't remember this.
Oh, that was dope, man. I remember.
Yeah.
I was there.
Riddles are always good. I feel like in crypto, it's really a good way to get community engagement and stuff. I don't know why. I mean, it's a lot of work, of course, to come up with innovative riddles, but it's a really good way to get community engagement.
100%. 100%. Will there be an advantage for the fastest quest solver?
All I can say is that we watch and we notice and we remember community participation.
We see you. We are watching you.
That's all I can say.
That's cool. Okay, that makes sense. Like all like content creators doing podcast can be rewarded. Can you give me a cupcake? Give me cupcakes.
I don't know. Unless, I mean, if you're French, you can't. Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
No, yeah, we remember
You're watching.
community, nice. Participation. Yeah.
What's your strategy for the pets and like the allocation that you have on your own Sanctum? Like, did you put all of your eggs in all of the 18 pets? Like, did you increase the weight on some of them?
Well, so I was saying I'm not. But I'm holding INF though.
Okay.
Why? Because INF is like the flagship. I mean, it's like the token that you get when providing liquidity in Infinity, and you get swap fees. So like whenever people use Infinity to go through from, for example, Bonk Soul to Strong Soul, they will pay fees, and these fees will go to INF. So INF will accrue value from trading fees. Nice. So like if you don't want to stress too much about it, and just want to have basic exposure to Sanctum, you can just get INF and
Awesome.
Like, I mean, it's known in the Discord. I know people speculate on this, but there is no extra benefit for having all the pets. It's just a fun thing we did because like if people get 0.1 of each, I mean, if you get like a lot of people doing this, it's actually nice support for the different validators.
Yeah.
And that's why we did it.
Yeah. Matt made like a cool thread about that, right? Like with the Helio validators and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was good. But no, I need to collect all of the pet, even if it's useless. It have to be completed. And
yeah, I mean, it's fun to see the experience go up and stuff.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah.
Which is like it doesn't rationally doesn't make sense because it doesn't give you anything, but it needs to be done. Like the
Yeah.
most useless stuff needs to be done first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
human beings.
I have mental issue, man. But the bonks, bonk soul token give you bonk, which is cool.
Yeah, that's yeah. So
Mm.
the different LST operators, they come up with different strategies to attract stake. And what the Bonksol team did is basically Bonksol is pegged to Sol, so it doesn't accrue value over time, like relative to Sol. So it's like if you take the INF chart and you chart it against Sol, you will see it goes up over time. Okay, because that's the way it works. Because it's a yield bearing token.
Yes.
For Bonksol, it's just pegged to Sol, so it will not go up in value, but you get free Bonk airdrops every at the end of every epoch, basically, and you get that's how you get the extra. I mean, the APY of the LST. But it's just paid out in Bonk. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool
Yeah, it's
use
smart.
case. Yeah.
I mean, like the bonk team is fucking good, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a very
Like,
nice thing to happen on Solana, of course.
I don't know if you saw like what they did in Dubai, but man, like they were ever on the timeline. That was amazing.
With the drones and stuff.
Yeah, man. Like,
Yeah, amazing.
well, like next year you need to do that with cloud, with like a big giant cloud in the sky. That would be cool, and you can make it rain, man.
That would be
If
amazing.
you
I
make a
mean,
drone that piss on the guys, the population, yeah. I think
very
Dubai
nice.
had that technology anyway, so that should work.
Yeah, but they don't need any more water. I
Oh.
think they've had enough. Yeah.
True. Is it better to invest all of your soul into ENF one instead of the 17 others? Oh, okay. That's a
Yeah.
good
So
point.
you don't get. I mean, so you don't get anything else. You don't get anything extra from having all the pets. But yeah, I would say just stick to like the protocols you like. So like if you're a fan of Jupiter, you can just get some Jupsol, and or you can just look for the best like the best yields. I think Jupsol has 10%, so it's a bit
Yeah,
more than an INF or whatever. It's just take the one you want.
makes
Yeah.
sense. And what's the business model for Sanctum itself? Do you take a fee somewhere?
Yeah, we have different fees for all of our protocols. So like Infinity fees are actually really cheap. It's like 1 basis point. So it's like 0.01%. It's like the lowest tier on Orca. It's very
Mm-hmm.
very cheap. We have some fees on the Sanctum router too, and yeah, and for the reserve too. So yeah, we take fees on the back ends,
Yeah.
and we can always crank up the fees on the front end in the future. So
Okay.
yeah, but that's not really how. For the moment, really the main KPI is increasing the amount of liquid state Sol, because at the moment it's like 5% of the entire supply of Sol. It's crazy low. Yeah, so there is a huge opportunity
Oh,
for
yeah.
us and for the ecosystem to really grow the pie, and that's why it's the main KPI.
Do you know how many wallets are active on Sanctum right now?
I think 250,000 signed up Wonderland, so that's a lot. But I mean, you have a lot of cities
Yeah.
and stuff. I think real users may be closer to, I don't know, maybe 50K. It's really hard to tell.
Yeah, no, 1%. I mean, it's not bad. It's even pretty good. That's basically the amount of people buying and selling NFTs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really nice. So we're really happy with the success.
that makes sense. That makes sense. No, that can be something big for sure. And like, yeah, do you think it has like a promoting platform for LST at some point, or is that like the vertical that can be pushed?
Well, I guess by being on Sanctum, as in being a whitelisted LST on Sanctum in Infinity, you benefit a lot from the Sanctum
Yeah.
success anyway, and that's why
Oh,
now
wait, I lost
a
you.
lot more like
Okay.
LST. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I
Yeah, I
lost
was
you
saying
for
we
10 seconds.
now. Okay. Yeah, I was saying now we vet projects we want to launch because we need to be careful and we want to launch like projects that come up with exciting and new ideas or robust protocols, just like Jupyter or Helios. Yeah.
A validator can't rug the soul that put on the.
No.
Yeah.
No. No. The way it works is like here, if you want to, let's say for simplicity, let's say you want to natively stake your soul. You will create a stake account and you will delegate that stake account to a specific validator of your choice, but you will remain in full control over that stake account. So at any point in time, you can withdraw the stake account and redeem it for soul. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. And okay, so it's quite safe, which could be the move when like you have 25,000 meme coins a day launching on Sol. Just keep it on Sanctum, guys. Stop the chain.
Yeah. Stop gambling. I mean, of course, it's very attractive when you see a lot of people going from rags to riches. Of course, it's you want to do the same, but 10% a year is actually pretty good. If you're bullish on Sol, it's amazing.
I mean,
you
again,
don't get this in your bank account.
true, plus like exposure to Sol price action anyway, and we are going to 10 billion anyway, so like let's go. But like you can also like leverage your position on staking, right? Like you can use, I don't know, like Metero pools with two LSTs, and then like you can get like 5% more on top of everything, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like LST pools, you won't get much fees. Why? Because you need the pool to be very. You need the fee of the pool to be very low. So it's like usually it's like the lowest tier, so 0.01%. So you won't get a lot of fees, but of course you can get something extra, and that's always nice. So like the two major LSTs Sanctum, you can do pools for this, but actually it's not a really good idea in a way. Why? Because that's what Infinity does. Infinity lets you swap from one LST to another, and usually you won't get better rates than on Infinity. Yesterday I was swapping from INF to Bonksol, and the fee was 0.4 BPS. So it's like twice as lower as the lowest Orca pool. So it's actually twice cheaper than the cheapest venue on chain. So yeah, if you want to do this, just get INF and you will actually do exactly this. You are helping in. You can like deposit. What you would do is you can essentially get like 50% of Jupsol, 50% of HSOL, and then you deposit in Infinity. And so you provided liquidity in Infinity, and you would get fees because it will accrue to INF by doing this. Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay, so the risk here is but it's an index of LST, so the risk will be that you don't have volume anymore, and then there is no fees, right? But then you still have the soul staking appreciation, so you don't have the bonus on top of it, but you still have the staking.
Yeah,
Stuff.
you have the average yield of all the LSTs in the pool. So it's like, I think at the moment Infinity yield is like 8.8%, which is a lot. It's quite nice. Yeah.
Okay.
And Jupyter has actually they hadn't integrated us until like yesterday. So now we are live on Jupyter, and like a lot of the LST swaps will go through Infinity, which means if you're holding INF, you will get some extra, fees.
Oh, okay. And the
Value
swap
accrual.
on the website is like a Jupiter integration or no?
Yeah, it's actually Jupiter and Sanctum.
Yeah.
It's like a two-way integration.
Okay, so by using like your swap, I also get volume on Jup for next year airdrop.
If it's the best route, yes.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's cool. Damn, I love the product, man. It's dope.
Thank you. Thank you.
I need more INF. Shit. Okay, in the chat, like, tell me like your position. Okay, so VPF shares like mostly in INF right now. I want to know, like, Steph, MQ, all of you guys, give me like your position on Sanctum. That could be interesting to see how it goes. In terms of like go-to-market strategy, like how do you are going to expand the brands, make sure everyone knows Sanctum? What's the plan?
That's a good question. I would say, not to sound too pretentious, we are in a very good spot because Wonderland itself has been a very successful launch. It was mostly organic. We never bought like followers or anything. It's always been organic. Sanctum has always been organic. We got the chance to launch on the LFG launchpad from Jupiter, so that's a big value add as well for us. So yeah, I think the attention right now is a lot on Sanctum. So we will try not to disappoint the community with upcoming quests with what's with the future of Sanctum, of course. But yeah, I mean the branding for sure is very nice. We can always explore something more, maybe, because like what Jupiter is doing is really nice with the working groups and stuff. It's really a first in the crypto space, and FP, which is one of the co-founder of Sanctum, is a big fan of Jupiter, and actually they come from Singapore as well. So
nice.
Yeah, they love each other. But yeah, Sanctum really wants to replicate what Jupiter did and is doing. So
nice. That's cool.
That's probably what you can
And we
expect.
are still early.
I think so. I think so.
Nice. And see, like Steph is ranked 10,624. How much can you expect for the airdrop? 20K?
Oh, that's one question I can't say anything about. But yeah, we are really trying to reward, make it right, and reward the active contributors of the community. I mean, you can see the tokenomics drafts from FP on the Jupiter Research website, I believe, and you can see that a lot of the tokenomics are designed for the community. So.
And because like recently we saw, good job V. We saw a lot of like recent airdrop and stuff, right? With like more or less, how to say, like welcoming, action from the Solana community because of distribution. Are you aware of that? Are you studying like what happened recently with like I'm thinking about Sharky, Tensor, all of that.
I mean so it's tough. Of course, you will always want to reward the what FP calls the earnest. So it's like people who deserve, and those people might not have a lot of capital, but they deserve the love. And so that's really what Jito did. I mean, Jito was the setup was amazing. It was peak bear market, so nobody was holding Sol. Only 10K users. I mean, the distribution was amazing and that's why the token is doing amazingly good. Okay, and Tensor, Sharky, and stuff. I think it's not really. I mean, the Sharky tokenomics are quite bad, to be honest. But Tensor, I think it's more because of the magic hidden supremacy on
Yeah.
Bitcoin and maybe the overall market sentiment.
Yeah.
So I mean, it did well. Like the first 2 days when market was very hot, it was like at $2. It was pretty good. Pretty decent. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And like, but the thing is, like, I think you have like people is like ranked like 90 and like even beyond that, right? So how do you take into consideration, I don't know, like, yeah, the top 5,000, 10,000, and like make like the people ranking like 100,000 feeling valuable to the community too? It's tricky as
Yeah,
fuck.
it's
And
tough. Why?
boys,
Because of Sibbles.
yeah.
Because of Sibbles, they make it very hard. Basically, people with a lot of capital, they can split into multiple wallets, and like, yeah, and it goes from one big user to like multiple large, and it's really bad for the protocol. And we are
Yeah.
trying to punish this behavior, but the way to punish this behavior is to make it linear. But if you make it linear, then people with very low capital, they don't get
Yeah.
as much.
Yeah.
I mean, they get the same, like proportionally to ways, but it's of course why Jido was amazing is because they like even people who put one soul into Jido soul, they got like 10K worth of
Yeah.
Jido. So of course that's amazing.
Yeah. But because it's a
But
smaller population, right?
yeah, of course, and it was the setup for Jido was amazing. They did an amazing job. They nailed it. But yeah, we are trying at Sanctum to come up with a solution for this, and we will try to make it right. And our approach is really to reward what you can't fake, which is active engagement. Because like it's much harder to, I don't know, to create like multiple Twitter accounts to engage with the projects on a daily basis, or on Discord or on Telegram or whatever. So yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, and it's known. I think it's in the tokenomics. FP talked about it. We want to reward what can't be faked.
1%. I really need to add my Sanctum link to Linktree. Later. Gonna put that in my to-do list. Linktree, Sanctum. You will find my code in the description of that video in 1 hour. But yeah, like, man, it's cool. Again, I think personally think like Web3 is like highly targeted marketing. Like the best feature of Web3 is a highly targeted marketing, and that's what you do with like people who are stuck into one with one of validators. You offer them other solution, and the conversion rate probably is really really good because of that, right? Like it's like it's a small number of people compared to Web2, blah blah blah, but it's really good for again advertising and selling your products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean really the goal is to grow the pie and empower the Solana community. Because like right now, if you just hold Sol, you're actually paying 7% a year to
Yeah.
stakers. Like non-stakers are paying stakers. They are being diluted.
Yeah.
You know, so by making them hold an LST, they don't get diluted anymore. So it's actually we are doing the community a service. So that's why I feel like sometimes you can always you can hear people saying that protocols are farming users and stuff with their points program, but Sanctum actually we most of the time I think we are doing the community a service because we are kind of forcing them to hold Sol, which is in itself a very good asset to all, and so they don't gamble on shitcoins, and at the same time they don't just hold naked Sol, they hold an LST which is appreciating in value. So we I mean in itself we are doing the community service with 7% yield. 7% a year. Most people before Sanctum they were just holding Sol, so they
Yeah.
of
That makes sense.
course there is more
But
to it, and
yeah.
but yeah.
And plus, like again, like you find the best route for the swap too. So do you aggregate liquidity? Is that can I say that?
No, not really. We just we have just Infinity, but the trade tab
Yeah.
on
Okay.
the website. So basically, when a user wants to make a trade, it will either check Infinity or the Jupiter API to
Yeah. Okay.
see
Okay.
what's the best.
Okay.
But that was because Sanctum wasn't integrated into. Infinity wasn't integrated into Jupiter. I'm assuming that very soon we will only have one tab, so
Makes
there'll
sense.
be probably the trade tab, and this will be powered by Jupiter.
Nice, bro. Like they are fucking everywhere, man. Like asset dash swap, it's
Jupiter
like
is
Jup, like,
yeah.
and I sold that shit for 40 cents, man. It's fucking stupid.
I mean, Big Brain did too. Huh?
Oh yeah, it didn't. Yeah, it didn't like the. That's why I sold, because I saw Big Brain tweet and I say okay,
That might be because no, I mean he's very influential,
yeah.
so of course. But yeah, that was a very bad. I mean, that wasn't a very bad call, but it was wasn't the best call.
Yeah,
For
true.
sure.
Because it didn't like the tokenomics and like the distribution in the years to come, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean the fully diluted market cap is very high,
true.
and we are kind of. I mean, people were blaming like the Solent, I don't know, pre FTX or during
Yeah.
FTX tokens for their very horrendous tokenomics. But right now we are kind of, I mean, DeFi protocols are kind of replicating the scheme. So it's, I mean, why are you blaming something that? But yeah, again, it's good. I mean, you're launching at very high market cap, so it's good for investors and if you want to raise more rounds and stuff. So I get it why, but it's very harmful for users.
That's
So
true.
yeah, if you, I mean, and I don't say this, but yeah, if you want to make sure you don't get fucked, just hold Sol because it's like most of the supply is out in the wild. You can't go wrong holding or Bitcoin or Ethereum. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's careful with careful with low float tokens.
There is no unlock in 2024, 2025 for on Sol, right? This is unlock.
Oh,
Maybe some.
I'm not sure. I'm not
Yeah.
sure, but yeah, it's yeah.
It's at the current market cap anyway. It will be like just it will be what's the word? Absorbed by the market. Yeah, that
Yep.
was the word. I
Yeah,
was yeah, exactly. That was the fucking same word in French. Fuck me.
it is.
Yeah.
It is the same.
Any upcoming features for Sanctum that you can
No,
tease?
no, no. No,
Okay.
I mean, I can't tease anything because there isn't anything. We are very focused on making Wonderland great. We are focused on the TGE, of course, because people know that there is a token coming. I mean, you can't hide this from people. There was an LFG vote, so that means there is a token coming, and
Mm-hmm.
most of our time is spent on making this as good as we want it to be. And so that's why we really focused on making our on rewarding users, rewarding organic users.
Nice. And do you think Sanctum will be sensitive to trends? Like, for example, if we go back to NFT, people can move funds and it will impact the volume, or it will be always here, like at relatively high, and it should be adverse to cycles basically.
I mean, I think definitely attention shifts from time to time, but Sanctum is actually tapping into a lot of those like trends.
Mm.
For like Sanctum makes sense for social fi because like people can create their own LST, and at some point everybody will be able to create their own LST.
Yeah. That
It won't necessarily be powered by Sanctum, Yeah, go ahead.
FP did that, right? Where
Yeah,
you can
exactly,
hold
exactly.
that and you can talk to him. Like the dude that created his own OnlyFans, man.
Exactly. And people don't. It's like holding soul. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. It's amazing because like you can get access to a creator, but you don't lose money by having to like buy, I don't know,
Yeah.
friend tech shares or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like you're holding soul, so it's you like nothing can go wrong if you're bullish on soul at least.
Mm.
And yeah, I think in the future we might see, I don't know, Anthem Soul or something that would make sense. I don't know if it's coming. I don't know if those creators are interested, but definitely that would make sense for SocialFi.
That could be big, man.
And you have for NFTs, you have pathfinders too. They are creating an NFT that you can't rug. Why? Because it's backed by the LST, basically. And how they are getting paid is by they're using the yield. So it's like you're holding just Sol next Sol. You don't get any yield, but the yield goes to the team, and they
Okay.
can,
Okay. And what do you think could be like the weaknesses of Sanctum? Like, have you identified anything that needs to be improved and fixed in the?
I guess so it's more internal, but I guess
Okay.
our communication, our docs, we need a lot of work on our docs, but we are working on improving this. But as for like from a user point of view, maybe the UX can be a bit confusing sometimes, and we are actually working.
Okay.
We have a very good designer and head of product at Sanctum, and he's working on something really nice to come up with a new layout for the website, and yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, I think mostly that's it. Yeah, I mean, of course, we are then subject to global attention, but apart from this, no fear.
Clean, no fear. Yeah, fearless. The people in Sanctum are like the Sanctum team is fearless, guys. So yeah, deal with that. What? I haven't seen any basket, but got some micro payment. Oh yeah, from Juicy Steak. Yeah, so VP got like Soul airdropped the same way like Bonk Soul does, like
Yeah,
just airdrop Soul. Okay.
uh, I think it's different because it's extra. For Juicy Soul, you get the yield of the.
Yeah.
You can easily check. You can go this live. You can check this live. So you can go on Bird Eye. You can get the Juicy Soul chart, and you chart it against Soul. And if it's going up, that means they are paying out a yield, as in it's a yield bearing asset. And I believe Sol that Nox is dropping to holders is extra from the yield. Yeah, let
Okay,
me check.
that's cool.
I think so.
Um.
So it's a bit different. It's kind of this. Let me see.
So you say Juicy.
Yeah, Juicy. Yeah, and you chart it. Yeah, against Sol. Okay, and yeah, it's barely going up. It's not going up. So that means they are doing the same as
Yeah.
as Bonksol. Because like if you check, I don't know, Picosol, for example, if you can check Picosol, you should see the LST going up. I think so, or maybe not.
2 hours.
Against Sol, because yeah,
Oh
against
yeah, yeah, yeah.
USD, we don't talk about this, but uh, but maybe that's not the case either. But yeah, uh, yeah, okay. You see, it's much more. You can see it
Green.
here. I guess it goes up a bit.
Come on.
If you but yeah, it's not as visible as with INF. Is it not going up this one either? What? I'm
Okay.
confused.
1 minute. Yeah, there is no volume.
Yeah, no, that's normal because that's not an issue because I mean it's pegged to Sol anyway,
Yeah.
so
No, no.
there's just volume when people want to swap
In and
from
out, right? Yeah.
to yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, not the best. I don't know why. Am I BD at Sanctum or?
I don't know.
I'm confused. I mean, okay. Last example, if you want to check, you can check INF. INF, you will see INF. Yeah, INF goes up against Sol.
Oh yeah, no wait.
You can see it. No, yeah, okay. Picoso is going up a bit too. It's just not as.
Let's go. See, that's the stream, man. That's what we do.
Nice.
Tac. Oula.
Yeah, do it like on day or week. I don't know. Week is good.
Damn.
What is going on? What is okay?
It's my scale.
Yeah, you can see it's going up.
Yeah. True. Tac.
Yeah, it's up. It's by design. It's up only, of course.
It's up only. Let's go. That's what we want, man. Sell the house.
Here is the reason why you need to stake your soul. By staking your soul, it's up only. Relative to soul, it's up only. So that's why you need to stake your soul.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's normal. It's expected. Yeah, it's 100%. Cool. Okay, nice. Do I have? Oh yeah, the trends. We talk about the trends. Go to market strategy. Yes. Do anyone in the crowd? How can we help you spread awareness on crypto Twitter? Like, do you need anything from the community except staking stuff?
No, I mean you can write content. We always prefer non-speculative content as a protocol. We always look for users who, I don't know, go deep in the docs and really try to understand the protocol. And you will always, as a protocol, you will always prefer these kind of threads over like speculative. I don't know, farm airdrops. I don't know that everybody does, of course. But yeah, so that's one way to do it, and then you can try to. That's a really good. Yeah, that's a really good article.
That was
you can
good.
Yeah, you can and you can, I don't know, take part in quests and do your community duty.
Nice. Yeah, take example of that article and do it. Write that 10 times. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, the graphics are amazing.
No. It was good. So I guess is getting like more airdrop. Is it enough? Yeah, to get noticed by the team.
I can't say much, but yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Sanctum TVL. Wait, what? 500 million? What the fuck?
Yeah, you can look on DeFi Llama. It's the growth has been insane.
Nice. Okay, let's do that. DeFi
in
Llama.
less, yeah, we went from 100 to 500 in less than a month.
Where I'm going to find you?
You can do in the search bar. You can look for Solana. Just you type Solana, yeah, and then you go. So you have the list of protocols. You go down. You scroll down, and you have Sanctum 5. Yeah.
Damn.
And there's a huge 1 month change. Yeah.
Nice. So who lost the most?
And this is USD. This is USD.
Oh yeah, true.
You can, I don't think you can do Sol, but yeah, you can get.
What the fuck?
It's been nice.
That's pretty.
It's been nice. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but I say we are top 3 or top 3 protocol on Solana in the making.
Damn.
Gilo is quite popular, so we won't be able to flip them that soon, but maybe one day we do. But
nice.
The success has been insane.
Good job, man. And you know why? It's all about BD, man.
I'm not sure about this. The engineers, they are doing such an amazing job.
Yeah, but
I'm just doing my job, answering tickets in Discord. I'm a community manager at this point,
yeah,
but it's fun. It's fun. It's my
man,
first Web3 gig, and yeah,
you can be the best dev, but if you have nobody to sell it, it's useless.
it's
That's
true. And the community is very important. That's
yeah,
why we're trying to create a huge
nice.
community. We are the way Monad does it. Kind of inspired by this.
Also, do you want thread guy in your crew too to create Twitter space about Sanctum?
That would be nice, but yeah, I feel like they are. It's like the Ethereum community. It's
Yeah.
they're not really on Solana.
When are you going crushing?
We are not.
Okay.
I think they want to stick to Solana, at least for now.
Yeah, that makes sense. You will see in 2 weeks. Like, oh yeah, by the way, we're bridging. We're gonna do on ETH too. Let's go. That's what's up.
On Polygon.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Don't go there, man. It's bad.
Are you active on any other chains?
No.
No, Solana mainly. Okay.
Like every time I was interacting on ETH, I was like, yeah, paying like, bro, like you have to pay for the contract that you have to approve the contract. You have to approve the fucking like, yeah, your assets to be drained by the whole collection of your NFT will be drained even if you want to move like one NFT, and then you pay like $50 each transaction. Fuck off. Like
Oh yeah. That's
it's mad. It's madness.
yeah. The experience is horrendous.
Yeah.
For sure.
But
They are. I like other chains though. I think Monad is going to be interesting.
yes.
I like Sui. Sui. The tokenomics are horrendous. They are very very bad. But I was at Sui Basecamp in Paris,
Mhm.
so I don't hold Sui, but I follow what's happening there, and the technology is very very nice. So I think yeah, it should be on the radar of people, at least to like
Okay.
watch and monitor what's happening there. What they lack is a very fostering community, the way we have it on Solana. But
Mhm.
the tech is very good. If you want to try,
Okay.
like the transactions are very very fast, and yeah,
What about
it's
Base?
like, so it feels like Solana. Base
Yeah.
is good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's an L2, so it feels kind of I don't know. I like L1s.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like they are scaling with hardware, and they are not relying on Ethereum to scale. So
Yeah.
it's yeah.
I mean, for Base, like people were telling me that there is a lot of like Solana people that went to Base because Solana was like congested and stuff. I
Yeah.
don't know if they're coming back, but
Oh,
like
they are.
it's annoying,
I
man.
think
Like,
they are.
yeah,
I
you
mean,
have
there
to
is
keep
nothing like
wallet.
Solana. There is nothing. You can watch the on-chain volumes. Yeah,
Yeah.
The wallets. I mean, the infrastructure on Solana is amazing. There is Blast too. Blast is it's like very niche, but it's a lot of success, and yeah,
Yeah, the thing is, you never know. Like,
yeah.
if the wash.
It's just. I mean, it's. I think it's the cycle of Solana. Everybody
Yeah.
knows it. Yeah.
Okay, so price action for Sol. End of the bull market.
I
What's
can't.
the
I can't.
all-time high?
I don't know, but I'm not selling anytime soon. That's all I know.
Not anytime soon.
Not anytime soon. I don't know. Maybe conservatively, maybe 300, 400. But don't take any. Yeah, don't take my words on this. Of course,
Not,
because I'm actually very bad at this. I was doing well last cycle, but I held all the way to $8. So like from 260 to 8, I never sold. So don't take my advice, okay? This time I will try to sell, but I'm not
yeah,
sure I'm gonna be able
it's
to do
hard to
it.
sell shit, right? Like,
Bye, V.
I mean, yeah, I already got that 1,000 souls, so there's that too.
Now imagine. I mean, imagine if you could see in the future, that would
Yeah.
be how much you. I mean, I don't want to make this more painful than it is, but how much you had? 100? I don't know.
No,
200?
like I had 55 at top
Okay.
and 90 youths.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
imagine. So that's a lot of soul.
yeah. Okay. One of my portfolio screenshot was 35,000 soul at some point. all in NFTs. Yeah, I know. I didn't sell any shit. Should have, could have, whatever.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I mean,
it's
you
good.
you can't
It's
you can
it's whatever.
regret.
No,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, I regret. I can regret. I regret.
yeah, but you can't beat yourself to it.
No,
It's
exactly. I mean that I sleep the same way.
that
That's not a problem.
yeah, there will be more
Like,
opportunities. You
yeah,
do what you love every day, so that's
yes,
what
exactly.
matters. Money
And
money is not that important.
yeah,
I mean,
except
it
when it's
is,
in
but it's.
Sanctum. That's what we want. We want all of your money in Sanctum, guys. Increase the TVL, send the TVL to top right. But oh yeah, anyway, man, yeah, we are above the hours. Thank you so much. I think that was really insightful. Do you all have any takeaways for the people who are watching the show right now that they should do? Yeah, what they should
Okay,
remember?
my advice to anybody would be, if you want to be a successful investor. I studied. I hadn't. I didn't have much, but I was very successful by following the devs, because the devs create products that the community will use. If you follow the devs, you will eventually, if you're very curious about dogs and stuff, you will probably catch. You will be very early to protocols.
That's
Just
right.
as an example, and this is alpha I can give. Okay, there is so eigenlayer on Ethereum.
Yes.
So it's like restaking. It's like the buzzword. It's coming on Solana, and
Mm,
there is actually something called Solayer. Uh, it's like really a fork, and they have their Discord open, and they are less than, say, I don't know, maybe 100 people in there. So it's like very early. And by following the devs,
mm.
you can easily be early in this kind of communities, and maybe they ever do a token or I don't know. They can allocate a
That's smart.
portion of it to early adopters and stuff. And so that's how you grind your way up. You
Mm,
invest in people, you invest in fundamentals, and you try to be early by being very curious about the technology. And
yeah.
that's how you will find the edge, because most people, they don't understand anything to the technology. They don't try to understand most of the protocols they are using. They are just using them because people tell them to use them.
Mm,
And that's not the way to do it. You want to have an edge over people. I mean, you won't find an edge with meme coins. Meme coins is
yeah.
just gambling. It's okay. You can get good at, I don't know, picking maybe the right coins, but it's still gambling. Although uh, for DeFi protocols, you can really understand what they do and how they bring value to the table.
Yeah, 100%. Even if like yeah, you have features when you can buy pets, and if you collect all the pets, it's useless. But yeah, you still need to collect
I
all of the
mean,
pets.
that's exactly an example. For
Yeah,
Sanctum, we have,
100%.
we did retroactive XP.
Yeah.
So like people that deposit INF, or I don't know, yeah, no, Sol
Mm,
or LSTs in Infinity before, like 1 month before Wonderland, they got XP. So
mm,
like if you were early, you actually have a head start. Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
be
I mean,
curious,
like,
be curious.
no, exactly. Like, bro, like even for my DGOT bags, I got lucky because I was early into DGOTs and D labs, and then everything happened, right? That's a home run. All of the rest, or all of the bags or everything, kind of like lost money and stuff. But you, yeah, just need like, yeah, a couple of big
One
wins
winner.
to,
Yeah.
yeah, no, exactly. Which is like, for me, it's like the business angel slash VC strategy. Then that's why I built these channels, because that's why I would try to, um, yeah, like share with people this mindset. But yeah, that's a conversation for another show. Anyway, man, thank you so much for your time. I hope you liked it, and it was cool to be guest. If you want to do any like a product features announcement, whatever, you just slide in my DM, and yeah, we can do another stream.
Of course, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Thanks for hosting. I had a blast.
Your home. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. You're gonna see it in the end of the video, but like, yeah, like, subscribe, follow Alkin. You have all of the link in the description. Also, make sure to stake your soul on the validators on Sanctum, and buy INF. I can say it. I can say it. He can say it because he's a team, but I can say it by INF. We prove that there is. Okay. Can I say that? Whatever. Yeah, do it. Just do it. But be responsible because it's Web3, so extreme ownership and all of that shit. Anyway, bye.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers. And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. We'll see you in the next one. But before that, make sure to subscribe, like,